Hello everyone, this is Mizme and welcome back to another Subnautica video. Today, I think we made the Cyclops last time. Not Cyclops. God damn it. No, we didn't make anything. Okay. Yeah, I still need to make that. Okay. So, let's get into that. Let's see. So, I figured out that the Snow Fox from Below Zero, actually, the little base charging thing, it needs to be powered for some godforsaken reason. But, yeah, if they make another update, sometime soon I'll make another video. But, like, for right now, I don't think I'm going to make any more Below Zero videos, just because, I've kind of explored all I want to explore. Oh, you're mine. Get over here. God damn it. I need more of these, though. I need one of those over there. I need a power cell. Power cells are a bitch to get. And plus, they're so wasteful. Like, the only time you really want to make power cells is just for making, like, ships and stuff. But, like, you know, we have, like, a power cell charger and shit like that, but it's not useful at all. The power cell charger is pointless, if you ask me. There's a fun little trick you can use, where basically, you just take, like, okay, say, for example, your Cyclops is at, like, half power. You're like, oh no, I need to charge my Cyclops. Or you need to charge the fucking power cells, whatever they're called. So what you do is you take them out, you put them in either a sea moth or a prawn suit. I recommend the prawn suit because it can hold 2. And then you just kind of charge them, and they charge like 4 times faster than they would in a power cell charger. A power cell charger, I feel like it's only good for, like, just if you have a lot of extras. Let's see, is this at 100? Yeah, what are you at? Okay, I don't like to waste fresh, oh, I need, silicone rubber. Do I have any of that in my little chest, is the real question. Yes, I do, okay. I'm gonna need basically all this shit again. Woo. Okay, well, let's put all the worthless shit away. We need like 1 lead, 1 gold. We don't need that right now. Don't need that. Don't need the salt either, but we'll get to that. Ooh, look at the dawn. Eventually I'm gonna get over to the floating island because I need some base parts there, but that's for another video. But oh, I forgot to make the goddamn thing. I'm very smart. Just look at me. I'm very smart. Deployable. Yes, I'm going to regret if I end up having already made this, but we'll find out. Cause I didn't. Yes, I know I'm the one who recorded the video of me playing this, but I just don't remember, and I don't feel like going and watching the video just because I know what the fuck happens, except for that. So, okay. So, here's a little trick with the, whatever the fuck this is called. Don't put it anywhere that is very shallow, because you'll break your game that way. So, I'm gonna go down here and release this bad boy. Let's get this going. Okay. This thing, I love Subnautica so much. It's just all these ideas like, yeah, look at this floating monstrosity, whatever the fuck this is. Okay, no, god damn it. Let me look at the fucking sea moth. Oh, okay. A titanium ingot, I think I can make that right now, though. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I can. Okay. So now we need more batteries, which is just great, because I hate making power cells, but that's a different story. We need some of the, whatever the fuck they are over here, the seeds. Oh, hello, stalker. The snow stalkers in Below Zero, they are not friendly. Like, these stalkers aren't friendly either, but they're just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna come over and give you a little nibble. The snow stalkers just fucking charge at you and then try to eat your ass. It's scary. Like, you know, we're just, snow stalkers don't fuck around. Well, these stalkers are just kind of like, eh, fuck it. Okay. And after this, I'm going to try and get the prawn suit. Not the prawn, the Cyclops. That's what it's called. And since I literally just recharged oh, god damn it. Since I recharged everything, I don't need to fucking switch out the batteries just because that's a waste of time. I know it's a waste of time to fill them anyway, even if they're really high, but it's like, with that, you might as well. This is at 98. There's no point. Okay, what else do I need? I need glass. Shit. Where does one find quartz? I forgot. I think in caves. Except I don't want to be in this cave, because God knows what's in there. You can also find them in here, but I'm not going to try that. Here's a cave. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Oh, I hope we don't see a Reaper during this entire playthrough. Oh, I thought I just heard one. I was like, bitch! Like, I'm just gonna say that, and then like a Reaper's gonna pop out like, hey, I heard you talking about me. Ooh, I could use some of this though. That will be useful later. Definitely will be. Like, if you see like just sandstone outcroppings, just pick them up. They're so worth it in the long run. Hey, Boomerang, I need you. Oh, hello, Sand Shark. You can like fuck off and die, please. Reginald! Oh, 2 hours. That's not good. New creature discovered. Ooh. I hope Reginald is back in Below Zero, because they're still adding like a whole ton of shit. Like several times I've been like, oh, okay, that's like gonna be the base amount of creatures, right? Nope. They just keep adding new ones. Like, I bet you right now, you know what, I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna go to the Subnautica Below Zero wiki right now and see what new creatures there are, because I know they definitely have added a new one at some point. Fauna. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the hive mind. I think that's new. Let's see. I love how they keep coming up with ideas for creatures and then just like putting them in possible. And like, I'm on the wiki, by the way. Like, the ice dragon, for example. I don't know what they're doing with that thing. They first were like, yeah, it's going to be in the game. Then they're like, oh, it's not going to be in the game. And then they're like, oh, we made a model for it. And then it's like, oh, it's not going to be in the game. And then they're like, oh, we actually, like, added a texture to the model. But it's like, oh, it's still not going to be in the game. Like, make up your fucking mind. And then, like, oh, there's some other cool ones, like the, what was it, the Kingray or whatever the hell it's called. This is this giant bird. That would be really cool. I love this. I'm all for just everything. Like, I don't care, like, oh, there's too many. It's like, I don't give a shit. I want, like, okay, I'm the guy who wants the sea moth, the cyclops, the snow fox, the fucking sea truck, and the prawn suit all in one game. So I clearly don't give a shit. Like, I just want variety, and I love diversity, because it just makes every playthrough more interesting. Because you're just like, oh, I didn't use the sea truck in this one. Oh, use that. And, oh, maybe I'll try to beat the game with Cyclops. It's like, it's all good. It's all good shit. Okay, also I want to see if I'm recording still. Yes, I am. Wow, it's already been 8 minutes. Okay, let's make this motherfucker. I hope it works, because this thing, again, is unreliable. The first place we're going to go to is the Mushroom Forest, and I know exactly where that is. Okay, let's make this bad boy. Not, god damn it. There we go. I remember when that thing didn't even have animations. Here we go, baby. Come to daddy. Here we go. Okay, water, yes. Okay. So, plan number 1. Going to find Cyclops fragments. That's #1 priority. #2, we're going. Oh my God! Are you kidding me? I already did 15 damage. Fuck this game. But okay, #2, we're gonna find a good place to build a base because I really want to build a cool base that isn't boring or anything. #3, we're gonna go to the floating island and get some shit there. And #4, I don't know, but basically, yeah. So this is the mushroom forest. This is honestly one of my favorite places to base, but at this point, it's just getting very boring to base here because I'm first off running out of places to base. Oh, okay, I already had that. I'm running out of places to base in this one biome alone. Oh, first Cyclops. I can't English. Cyclops. God damn it, I hate everything. But there we go. Got a Cyclops fragment. And the Cyclops is the most infuriating thing to get in this goddamn game because it's like, oh, is that a Cyclops bridge fragment? No, that's Cyclops engine fragment. Like, goddamn. Like, the thing is, this thing isn't hard to get, so, like, I don't feel the need to split it up into 3 parts because, like, especially if you're someone like me who knows where they spawn, it's so easy. Like, okay, like, engine fragments, they're the hardest to get. If you get lucky, you can find them all in the floating island's wreck. If you're not lucky, you can always stop by the mountain island, grab some there. Most of the I can't English, I'm sorry. Most of the bridge and the other one, I don't know what it's called, but oh no, the hull. Most of the bridge and hull fragments spawn in this mushroom forest and other mushroom forests, but this is the most reliable one to find it in, and this is the one that has the most fragments in it, if you ask me. It's got a lot of good fragments. It's got moon pool, it's got modification station fragments, it's got 2 out of the 3 Cyclops fragments, it's got the power thing. But for the most part, yeah, this is like one of the best biomes in the game if you ask me personally. Because it's surrounded by all the essentials. You got a kelp forest, you got a grassy plateau. Those places are really good for resources. It's got a blood kelp literally right next to it, so like you can get all those like really rare things for like the rare crafting, like the blood kelp and was it the deep shrooms? Yeah, deep shrooms. You can get those. You can just get a whole lot of shit. And it's just such a good place to base. And plus, it's got some of the prettiest creatures. Look at that fucking guy. He's so pretty. And there's another whole fragment down here. Let's get that. Let's get this. Oh, and there's a spadefish, my worst enemy. But yeah, okay. So, let's see. That is another bridge fragment. We just need 1 of each now. Yay! It's not going to take too long, hopefully. You know, famous last words. But the one downside to this biome is that it's right next to the dunes, and there's like a really big opening to the dunes. And apparently, from I've read on the wiki, a Reaper Leviathan likes to roam around the edge, but I've never seen him. So hopefully the wiki doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, because the wiki usually doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. I swear to God, I read so much shit on the wiki that just doesn't exist. Like, there's so much shit. It's like, oh, you can find titanium in the sparse reef. No, you can't. I looked really hard. If they're talking about like one, like, insignificantly big area of the sparse reef, then you know what? That doesn't count. Ow. Oh, I should really make a repair tool. I just realized. Okay, let's go back to the sea pod. Because I have all the fragments for 2 out of the 3 parts of the Cyclops. All I need to do is go over to the floating islands, but the guys there like to eat this thing apart, so I'm gonna go and get a repair tool so that my precious sea moth don't blow up. But while I'm here, I'm gonna go in here. Ow! Ooh, you. I need you. Oh yeah, that's #4. Get in that thing. Because that's essential for going on the Aurora, and I hate it, but I have to make it, so might as well. Ooh, what are you? Water, yes. I love some water. Oh, hi Reginald. Come back here, please. I want to be friends. No, come back, please. Thank you. But no, I fucking love water, man. Like, I drink so much fucking water. I have this big fucking bottle. It's not right. Oh my god, this poor thing's taking a beating. But, I have this huge ass bottle that I drink all day. I fill it up several times a day. So, I fucking love water. But another thing, that, speaking of water, how does this... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I've been playing Minecraft recently. I pressed E. But, I just want to know how this guy drinks, like, a whole bottle of water. And just is like, oh, okay, yeah, that filled me up a little bit, but, that didn't, like, fill me up completely. Is it like one of those little tiny water bottles? Like, what is it, like the 16-pack Polar Spring water? You know, the ones that, like, you get, like, a good slurp out of and that's it? Like, is that what they are? Because they look like a full water bottle, if you ask me. I mean, sure, yeah, if you're on the verge of, like, dying of dehydration, yeah, I guess a full water bottle wouldn't really help, but, like, still. Okay, wait, repair tool. God damn it. Oh, wait, I can make that. Okay. Wow. Last of my fucking whatever that is. Okay. Good. We got that. And also, compared to the sea truck, the Cyclops is so easy to make. It's, like, laughably easy. Like, it drives me crazy how obnoxious the fucking sea truck is to get. Because I know. I mean, eventually, the more times I play below zero, the more I'm gonna learn of where. Like, cause, oh, let's, ooh, it's taking off. Let's take some good screenshot. Oh, we're gonna get some pretty pictures. Ooh. 3, 2. Oh, that's going on my wall. I know it's kind of strange to put the aurora blowing up on my wall, but that's just what I do. Now I can make the radiation suit, and good thing I had strangely 2 fiber mesh in my goddamn storage. Now I can make that, but not right now, because I want to go get the rest of the Cyclops, just because, like I said, if you're lucky, all the fragments will spawn in the underwater islands, but sometimes if you're really unlucky, they don't. So, I want to go make sure that that is still true. Hello, Biter. You can go die. Okay. But, yeah. Oh my god, I hate the... Jesus Christ on my life. Oh, there's a bioreactor fragment. I'll get that later. I'm sorry, Reginald. Hey, look. My power matches with my health. Woo. Oh, God, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. But it's right there. Maybe I'll get lucky and... Oh, I see one. I'm sorry, but you have to die. Stay away from me, you fucking bastard. Okay, let's see. There's one. Okay, because these ones are always the hardest to get, because this is like the safest biome to get them in. Other places you find them in are like the dunes and the mountains, and it's like you don't want to go there to get your fragments, so like trying to get them here is usually the best idea. Ooh. Oh, and strangely, yeah, also this is what when I was saying the wiki fucking lies about shit. It said that you can find the data box for the alien containment in this wreck, which is a complete lie. I've looked over this thing several times and I can't find it ever. If anyone would love to point out where I can find that, I would love to know. But from my studying and my general look around, it ain't here, Chief. See if there's any other fragments I can get on the outside. Ugh. God, I hate being here. Like, just the fact that this biome was so deep. I mean, like, honestly, this is, like, one of the best biomes to get, like, uranium from. Like, uraninite. But, like, that's for late game. That's not usually something... Oh, hello. Oh, fuck off. Well, I can leave. I don't need the rest of the shit here. Actually, you know what? I might just try to get some fragments. And also, nuclear reactors are also one of the most obnoxious things to try and get in this game because they just don't spawn. Like, okay, they spawn in some easy places to get, like the jelly shrooms and places like that, but like they just don't spawn there. Like, okay, I've tried desperately to manipulate the spawn patterns to get these to spawn. Like, for example, like, you know, each area has a specific amount of item, like, specific types of items that can spawn, like, laser cutter fragments, or fucking stasis rifle fragments, or nuclear reactor fragments. These things, just spawn in places that you don't want them. Like, this right here, see this box? This box could have been, like, for example, a prawn drill arm or something like that, but no, it spawned as that instead. So I go down into like, and I think it's like 4 fragments you need for a goddamn nuclear reactor, and it's crazy. And the only other places you can get it are fucking bullshit. Like, usually like really obnoxious areas like the dunes or other places. And I actually might have to look. Oh no, I know that there's one other place you can get them, which is the Sea Treader's Path. That's what it's called. Yes, I do know how to talk. But, okay. Now, okay, wait. I'm gonna check how long I've been recording. Okay, you know what? I think I can cram in the islands. I will go do that. But, we gotta get back and drop off some shit so that I have enough new room to grab a lot of shit while I'm there. Oh my god. That was fucking amazing. Okay, now you're chasing me. Well, fuck you too. And I still remember, like, when this was still in early access, I remember I looked at everything when I was playing this game. Like, you had, like, oh, this light pod, for example. This light pod changed so many times. And, like, at one point there was, like, this one, and then there was, like, this one is, like, oh, okay, that's open. But, you have, like, this one, and then you had, like, you had 3A and 3B. And it's like there were 2 number 3s just because the developers don't know how to fucking remove shit. But like, yeah, you had all that. And it was just ridiculous, like, goddamn. And I won't be bringing the Seamoth this time just because I don't want to crash it. And I don't need to worry about bringing too much food just because this place is really good on food. You can just get whatever you want there. Okay. Dropping everything off. Okay, perfect. I can grab literally everything. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna make our way over there. And like, I still remember the first time, like, okay, again, terrified of the ocean here, but like, when I first tried to play this game, I tried to find the floating islands and I didn't realize that it was in these clouds, so like, I just kept going that way. I didn't find it, and I just kept, I think I went into the void, which was really funny. I looked down, there was nothing. I was like, whew. And now, you know, the game won't let you have fun and just kills you as soon as you get out into the void. Like, I don't see the reason why they needed to add ghost leviathans to the void. I mean, sure, it's to discourage people from going there, but it's like, there's nothing out there anyway, so it's like, what's the point? And I know there's like terrain really far down in the void. Or no, it's called the Crater's Edge now, but like, I know that there is some small amounts of polished terrain, but it's so far down that you need to cheat to get down there. So it's like, I don't see the reason. It's not like they're trying to hide anything. Like, it's not like they're hiding imperfections in the game and, like, pre-early access shit. It's just like, oh, there's nothing here, but we're going to add lore reasons for why you can't go out here. I'm just wondering, I'm really hoping that Below Zero doesn't have a void. I hope it's just surrounded by icebergs, because that would honestly be great, because then I wouldn't have to worry about going out into the void. And also, Shadow Leviathan. Shadow Leviathan has been added into the game. It's not fully added into the game yet. It's just been added into command, so you can spawn it and stuff. It's got a model, it's got animations and everything. It's scary. These new Leviathans, like, they're on par with the Reaper. Like, Reaper is always going to be the scariest for me, just because, like, I just remember how scary it was the first time I ever... No, see, I never got to encounter one myself, because I'm a pussy. But, I remember watching the first time, like, again, I watched Markiplier play the game, so I got to see his perspective on everything. But, like, I remember seeing it the first time, his reaction to it was fucking terrifying. And plus, he's afraid of the ocean, too, so me and him had the same kind of reaction. I was like, ooh! Well, I mean, he was doing more screaming, but, like, oh my god, am I getting it? Oh, yep, I see it. But, let's see, let's look down. Oh, never mind. Oh, hello, friend. But, like, Reaper is always going to be scary, and plus, like, I mean, the Chelicerae right now, it's pretty scary. It's got a similar animation to the Reaper, where it can, like, grab the sea truck. But, honestly, I love him. He's adorable. He just looks like a giant lobster, and a solar eclipse is happening. Woo. But, he just looks like a big, friendly lobster, except the lobster that apparently eats you whenever you get near it. But, like, seriously, like, the animation for it is him just gobbling you up. It's a little morbid. Oh, how cool. I would love to have a base on the floating islands, but, like, the floating islands, like, okay, someday, if, you know, I ever get more than, like, 40 subscribers, I'm definitely going to do a series about which biomes are the best to base in, because there are definitely some that are good, and some that are definitely bad. Like, for example, I mean, the floating islands is more of a niche place to base. Like, it's not a place that is viable. I mean, sure, you got all this fruit and all this other shit, but, like, building on the island is troublesome, and just getting resources is troublesome. You have to really, I mean, like, it's doable, but it takes a long time because you got to run back and forth and back and forth. This is the problem with any, like, end game areas like the Lost River. Well, the Lost River got better. Lost River is so much easier to base in now, just because of all the raw resources that they added into it. And oh man, I just realized I'm gonna have to fight some shit now. But like I was saying, the Mushroom Forest I was in is the most beneficial place you can base in that isn't like the Safe Shallows. Just because it's got so much good resources. And it's just ridiculous how many good resources it has. Let's see, what do we have here? Stasis Rifle. Ooh, my favorite. Oh, I see another one. Bitch, get over here. Where'd you go? Oh, hi. Oh my god. Why are you all three of you out right now? Usually one of them's inside, but okay. I'll just scan you anyway. Let's see. Scan, thank you. But like, I love the whole plot of with the Degassi. They're very interesting. Like, just the whole dynamic. And apparently, I think they rumored, it was in like a really early map for Below Zero, but they said that Maida might have survived, which is slightly implied in the last PDA they give. It's kinda indirectly implied that she lives because she never actually dies on like in like she basically they never say she dies, Because basically what happens is she fucking, like, something attacks the base that they're in, and then, like, she stabs it or something, and it pulls her under, and then they're like, yeah, that's basically where that ends. But, she basically, what is it? The old guy, he dies, like, he actually dies. The kid, I don't know, what was his name, Bart? He also dies, but he gets up to the surface, then dies. So, you know, that's kind of that thing, but they never say that Maida dies. So, Maida, basically, I think, they haven't said anything about it yet, because that, again, that was like an early map. This is before the game was even in early access. And this is when the game was like, it just gotten teased. Like, they just were like, oh yeah, Below Zero is going to be a thing. So then they like released this like really rough map, and it said like Maida's Trail was on it. So I was like, ooh. So hopefully that actually does get implemented. If not, I'm gonna be a sad boy. So let's hope. But for right now, oh my god, I went right through that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, observatory. Ooh. Oh, like, this is the prettiest place you can base in. Like, I know there's a lot of other places that are pretty good, too. But, like, this place is just so pretty. I love it here. And, like, having all these old buildings. I love old buildings. Old buildings are my thing. I'm just, like, you know, everything is just super interesting. I love it. And, like, it's just such an interesting idea that it's like, yeah, this entire island is being held up by literal ancient floaters. So, that's fun. Also, I hate the idea that they added fall damage into this game. I loved being able to jump from that mountain down there and not taking any damage. Sure, it's not realistic, but, like, who gives a shit? And even then, the fall damage is minimum. Like, it would take jumping off that mountain at least twice to die. So, it's not that bad. Oh, more stasis rifle. Free titanium. Ooh, water, I need that. Glope. Indoor grow beds, those are essential. Let's get some fern palms. Get one of those guys. Now we have all the fruit. Also, I love how horribly lantern fruit has just been butchered. Like, lantern fruit used to be like one. Oh my god, it's so bad. Lantern fruit. Oh. It started sliding. Lantern fruit literally used to be the best food in the game, and they nerfed it, and then they nerfed it again, and then they nerfed it again, and you see a pattern there. They just kept nerfing it over and over. It was kind of funny, but and then I think Chinese potato plant also had gotten nerfed at some point. But then the saddest one was when they nerfed marble melons. But it made sense. They didn't want, like, marble melons are still viable. Ooh, ow. But marble melons are still viable. It's just that they're not like top tier. What do they give now? Where's the small one? They give like half as much as they used to, which, yeah, it's not fun, but who gives a fuck, honestly. It's much better to eat fish anyway. It's, you know, it's much more beneficial. This is going to be good because these things give lots of water. But yeah, I'll swim back. Let me see how long I've been recording. Yeah, 33. I'll get back and I'll end it. But yeah, and next time we're going to find a place to base. Probably going to be somewhere boring, but like, who gives a shit, really? You know, I want someone to base on the Aurora. Like, not like around it. I want someone to base inside the Aurora. You know, that's a challenge. I mean, I know some people have tried basing around the Aurora. Like, they built like a huge thing around the Aurora, which, goddamn, but like, I really wish the island behind the Aurora got some use, but because it didn't, and I feel like, I mean, the only reason it was there is probably because of the Earth that got lifted up from the Aurora crashing. It's just so interesting. Okay, like, they added the crash zone mesa, which it gives you an idea of what that biome used to be before the Aurora crashed there. Because remember, that used to be an actual biome, and now that biome doesn't exist anymore. I would love to see what that biome was. But sadly I can't. Oh, I remember when these were actually the size of reef packs, but now they're really big. But okay. But yeah, you know what? I'll swim to the surface and end it here. But thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.